Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, The Show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Let's jump right in with a player who's hit a bit of a rough patch lately. It's been an absolute ice-cold streak, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, but today could be his day to break out of it. A few swings, some luck, and maybe he'll get back on track. It's just about finding that rhythm.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Matthew Liberatore. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. And the 0-1. Foul ball there. Now he breaks his bat. Grabs it barehanded, but no chance. That's an infield single.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Oh, one challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Chopped left side. Throw to first in time. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. This team is aggressive on the bases, Chris. They lead the league in stolen bases for a reason.
Yeah, with this lineup, singles can turn into doubles or triples. It's all about how you come out of the box. Such a fun team to watch, Boog. Let's see if they can run away with this one.
So now with one away and a man at second. And now Jackson Chourio, third baseman, playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Ball one, no strikes. Swing and a foul out of play.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. He's trying for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
No score here, but a runner at third with one down. That one just misses.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
2-2 now. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Ripped to short. The throw to first. And the first run of the game comes across. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that is out of play. Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. Ball one there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Brewers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting to start, Brandon Sproat. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Lars Nootbaar, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. A 6'3" righty, 25 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. There's a 1-1. To the right side, and he can't come up with it. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Here we go, Alex. Let's go, Alex.
That one fouled off. He scored more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris. Popped in the air, left field. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, designated hitter, Ivan.
And now it's Ivan Herrera.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And that one is in for a strike.
Ball 2.
That's
ball 3.
Ball 3. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
Third baseman, Nolan.
And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. Payoff pitch. Goes down looking. Redbirds down quietly, and it remains 1-0. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Vaughn. Vaughn went deep in his most recent game.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Here we go, Matthew.
The next
That's ball
offering
two.
misses. Ball 2. That one missed. Got him swinging.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Val Freeland.
Here comes the 0-1. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Luis Rengifo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Step off throw to first.
No, he's safe.
And he's back in on a dive. Outside low, ball 1.
Hey!
Rengifo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's inside.
Ball, that's in.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. It's been a grind, but that knock could be the spark he's looking for.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Joey Ortiz. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. That one way inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. In the air to left center. Scott turns to the right on the move. And that is that. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Gorman. Swinging a foul straight back.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And the sweeper misses.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
2-0. And that one fouled off. The 2-1. Right side.
Foul.
And that's a foul ball. That's outside.
That's out.
Full count now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Now it's going to be Mason Wynn. Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. The shortstop takes the ball. And a swing and a miss. This one high in the air to left center. Freeland gets there. He's under it. Makes the grab.
Batting 7, second baseman, Thomas Daisy.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Two on, 1 out. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that's a strikeout looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 1-0.
They seem to be a little aggressive at the plate today, specifically going after that changeup. Swinging out of the zone is only going to hurt your chances to do any damage.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Grounds one to short. They take the force out, and that is that. No runs, a hit, 2 left. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Brewers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball on the show. Back here at Busch Stadium, here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang.
That's a ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And the 1-0. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Ball to strike.
Ball.
Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for Milwaukee, catcher William Contreras.
Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Next for Milwaukee, right fielder Jackson Chourio.
Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio.
Hey!
Oh, 1 down. And that
Ball
one missing
inside
a sharp slider. Terang at second. Contreras on at first with nobody out. In the dirt. Down to second, but he dances back in safely. 2-1 now, 2 aboard. Fouled off down the right side. In the air, center field. Scott settles under this one and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The relay throw. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
Christian Yelich.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Just off the outside edge.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this. It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And he takes a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
He goes down looking.
for Milwaukee, first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Nope, that's a ball.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fair ball. 1 runs in. Here comes the runner. The relay. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they lead 1. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cardinals nothing. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nelson Velasquez.
Ball that's
Strode
outside.
with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. That one ripped left field, back there. Bangs off the wall. Relay throw to second, and he's got no chance. He's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
That one missing inside.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Swing and a ground ball. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman, Alec Burleson.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Alec Burleson. Fly to left his first time. And that's
Ball
downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Hey!
There's a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Misses
Ball.
inside.
That's inside.
And the count is 3-1. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Good plate appearance there.
Ball 4.
Able to take
Up
the
next
walk.
for the Cardinals, designated hitter, Ivan Herrera.
Ball that's out.
Ziggy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Up the middle. What a stop. Goes to second with it. It's there, and that's a great play. So 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in St. Louis, up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. That one
Nope,
off
that's
the mark,
down.
and that's ball 1. In the air, left field. Nootbaar should have this one. 1 away.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman, Luis Rengifo.
And the
Ball
first
one.
pitch misses for ball one. Rengifo, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Next
That's
pitch
outside.
misses outside. Ball two. That's
Ball
a little
three.
bit low. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Bowers batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball left side,
foul ball.
and it goes just foul. Rips that one to right. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cardinals nothing. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And another ball.
Inside.
That
No,
one
that's down.
misses. Ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
There's the strike. That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher
Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals. Walked his first time. The 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the sweeper and it was effective.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Aye.
Here's your 1. Right through there for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball up the middle. Flips it. 1 at second. Double play.
Got him.
What a twin killing to end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cardinals nothing. This is Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. New inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, Joey Ortiz.
Well, these Brewers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
One up, one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Nope.
Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Ryan Stanek, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Graceffo getting cranked up as well.
That's ball 2.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
Just
ball 3.
missed. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. There's the strike. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Up next for Milwaukee, catcher William Contreras.
So a man aboard, William Contreras. Now at the plate, 1 for 2. And that misses.
That's inside.
And it's 1-0. That's towards center. Scott under this one. He's got it.
Up next for Milwaukee, right fielder Jackson Chourio.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one is absolutely belted. And that's a foul ball. Step off, throw to first. And he's back in safely. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
In the air, right field. Velasquez on the move. And that's the 3rd out. Milwaukee leads 1, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. The Brewers have some bullpen action. Jared Koenig, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Zastryzny warming up as well.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. The other way. And
foul ball.
Foul ball. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder, Victor.
Stepping in, Victor Scott. He's 0 for 1. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Late swing fouled off. The 0-1. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
So man in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Last half of inning number 5. Outside. Ball 1. Sproat checks the runner, and he's back in there.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Brings it in.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
So up next, Lars Nootbaar has grounded out a couple of times. That one well upstairs, and that is ball 1.
Ball 2.
Right through there for a strike. Inside, and a full count now. Alec Burleson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Just a slow ground ball this time. In time to Vaughn. That is the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
Praise the
Ryan Stanek taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Fouled off left side.
Ball
That
one.
was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings and misses at the sweeper. Next pitch
Oh, that's
downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. In the air, right field, Velasquez on his way over, and there's one down.
Up next for Milwaukee, first baseman Andrew Vaughn.
So digging in, Andrew Vaughn. Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Number 67. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That's out number 2.
Up next for Milwaukee, center fielder Sal Frelick.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out
that's
front.
inside.
So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one
Ball
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Late swing, foul to the left. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Three and 2. Payoff pitch.
Ball 4.
That's
Take
ball
the bait.
4. Tried another fastball,
Up
but
next
missed the
for
spot.
Milwaukee, third baseman Luis Rengifo.
So a man at first. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Quick move to first.
He's
and he's
good.
back safely.
Got a 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
The 1-0. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
Frelick, the runner at first with 2 gone. Back when you played It wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Brewers strand one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jared Koenig.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now the DH, Ivan Herrera.
Nope.
The lefty, the 1-0. Sliced hard, but foul. The Redbirds with the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. So now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Hey!
Man at first, one away. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And the 0-2. That's to third, and it stays fair. Yelich hurries it back in. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
First and second, one out. Pedro Pajes will hit next. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Nathan.
Two on, 2 outs. gets a piece and stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. Fires it to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't score it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First and second, 2 outs. Thomas Sajazi next up for the Cardinals. That's a strike. And fouled off. Gorman over at second. Win at first. 2 out of the inning.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. One, 2 now. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Gordon Graceffo.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Jake Bauers.
This one in the air, center field. Scott under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for Milwaukee, shortstop, Joey Ortiz.
Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. There's the strike.
Not what he's looking for there, the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Strike 2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Just off the inside corner. And it's 1-2. He hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for Milwaukee, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
And there's a ball. Graceffo, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
That one missed. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that'll do it. So they go quietly there, midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cardinals 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Center fielder,
Even in the dark, you know I gotta shine. I looked out the window, saw the sun shining, made me feel real hope. The better days are coming for all my kinfolk. In the past, all the days when you been broke, been hurt, been scarred.
sky.
Ball.
Lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Aye.
Shortened a bunt and missed it. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. On the ground, right side, Terang. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder,
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jared Koenig out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
now pitching for Milwaukee.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Angel Serpa.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They're down 2-1. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Riley O'Brien.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for the Brewers, catcher William Contreras.
Just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That's too low. Ball 2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That one almost got him. Check swing and a 3-2. Appeal down to first, and he went around. Ruled a swing.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
So up next, Jackson Chourio.
Looks like like he sacrificed to pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. On the ground, and that's just foul. The 0-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for Milwaukee, left fielder Christian Yelich.
And there's a strike. That one missed. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a double.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
So digging in, Andrew Vaughn. This one in the air, center field. Scott under it. And that is that. Milwaukee leaves one. They lead it 2-1.
Jump in the car, drive out to the country underneath the stars. Turn a little music on the radio. Do a little dancing.
Now pitching for
Back
Milwaukee,
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
45.
roll into the bottom of the 8th. Abner Uribe.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading off for St. Louis, first baseman Alex Burleson.
Just
Ball! That
missed.
pitch is out.
The 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Trevor McGill, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. That clips the corner. Pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. Strikes him out with 100.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Check swing went around. That's strike 1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
On the ground, right side, Terang. Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman Nolan
Yeah! All one.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So a change being made at first base. Cardinals going with a pinch runner, Nathan Church. So up next, Pedro Pajes.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Right down to shoot, and the count even 1-1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Uribe checks over to first, and he's back. The 1-1. And that one hit 97 on the gun. The Cardinals with the tying run on at first. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. The Cards leave 1, and they trail it here 2-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 67, on for his 20th appearance of the year. Cesar Prieto down in the game as he takes over third.
Number 31, Cesar Prieto. Leading off for Milwaukee, center fielder Sal Freeland.
Action in the pen down there. Hunter Dobbins up and loosening in the pen. Ground ball right side. Throw to first in time.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman Luis Rengifo.
So digging in, Luis Rengifo, 1 for 3. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter Jake Bauers.
And there's a foul ball. Fastball for a strike. And a good eye there.
That's just out.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Good feed. That's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. Milwaukee leads it 2-1. This is Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Trevor McGill.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Win leading things off and takes a strike.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
One-run game, bottom 9. And a base hit right there. And that puts the tying run on base.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Splits the plate, 0-1. Tying run is at first, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a foul out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stand on the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
One out man at first. Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott. Just missed. This one in the air. Terang has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder, Nelson.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Freeland on the move, makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
This team has won the series with the win in this game today, so you got your eye on a sweep. It's not going to be easy to do. When you're on the road, a home team is always fighting to keep themselves alive. So got to come out, execute, play really good baseball tomorrow to complete this sweep.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Does anybody know or have the time? Does anybody